The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field. Quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
You make a play here. Take it to him. Let's go. Jump outside. Together up. Let's go. Make a play here. Just be patient. Just take it to him.
First down, going to the air with Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
On the ready.
Together, all. Keep it together. To win offense.
Love now. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing. Love.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. A give right side for Pacheco.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Do get a yard there. Leaves him with 39 even. Come to the line here and needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We got more where that came from. Just another day in the office.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their 2nd drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Christian Watson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive. Touchdown. There's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 69 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him in a sack. Another sack for the young rookie linebacker. Well, getting after the quarterback certainly has not been much of a problem here in his rookie season.
It certainly hasn't, Brandon, and the instincts.
That is caught by Rice for the Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, and the Chiefs are able to move back in front.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Could be it. This could be the turning point. All right, all right.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The Packers at 5 and 6 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Love now to pass on first down.
Complete once again to Watson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Going back to Love.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
On third down, Love.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You know, I was expecting tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Mahomes now on first down. Quick hitter here is complete. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Pacheco.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get it down the line.
Forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Butker's kick here is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Just another day off.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now, think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Here's gonna pay for this.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That is caught. Take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Play action this time with Love. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Make some plays up there, offense.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. Waiting on it will be Richie James. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Now Mahomes. It's loose. Kansas City touchdown.
Rasheed Rice
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Legit. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Let's go, defense! Get your hands on the football! Get on it! Get on it! Oh!
Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 124 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Valdez-Scantling in motion left. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
It's caught inside the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
On 1st and 10, Love.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air again. Love escaping the pressure right.
Open man is Musgrave, and he's got it.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
I believe in you, D.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play in this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. At the 26-yard line. So a turnover on the kickoff. That just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. That's taken in by Watson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On second down, it's Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Throwing. Love. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Second down, Love. And then here's another interception. Corral him, he fights through. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is got it. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 132 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes after such a screen, the
tone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking deep here from Mooney.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go. I want to see your TD.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first down carry by Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him done.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled. And my goodness, another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game.
And now off to the races down the right side.
On his horse.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add 6 to their lead.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
It's caught. Inside the 30. It's a big play for Green Bay. 41 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And inside give to Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
So what you're working with, teamwork, baby. That's right.
Jones going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Love now.
He's got the open man. That's Musgrave.
Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
Gold with the extra point. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 41, Packers 21.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now the Georgia center man. This is Jared McKinnon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
At their own 15-yard
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. First down, going to the air with Love.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Open man is Musgrave.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
That's to the tight end this week.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Now goal for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bring it home, boys. We got this. I love that guy.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes going to throw.
That one caught by Rice. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one goes for 24 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they could rip off any sort of a gain.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On the toss, it's McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
All right, all right. We are in it to win it. Ready.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Love from the gun. Man pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. George Karlaftis able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. First down, Love to pass. Big screen, took it and go. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 27 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. And that one is caught. So they convert it. Now officers back to the score.
Get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
That's the easiest way to get this done. Challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
A give right side for Pacheco.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because
They need 2. Here's third down. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Turn it up, fellas. Turn it up. Let's make a play, boys.
just about ready to finish to this one. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense that gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams,